June 15, 2026, inside a packed stadium in Atlanta, the Spanish national team steps onto the pitch as the reigning champions of Europe, a massive, gold-plated machine of superstars expecting an easy win against a tiny island nation. But standing in their way is a 40-year-old goalkeeper in a yellow kit. His teammates call him Grandpa. For 90 straight minutes, Spain's elite forwards threw absolutely everything at the net, and over, this veteran goalkeeper punched those shots wide. 7 impossible saves later, the final whistle blew. Cape Verde held the European champions to a 0-0 draw. Securing a World Cup point against a team like Spain is a mathematical anomaly. Naturally, the 40-year-old was named player of the match. You'd expect an underdog in this situation to celebrate wildly. Instead, the cameras found him collapsed on the pitch, his chest heaving with raw, broken sobs. That emotional clip spread immediately. Within days, his online following surged by 15 million people. While 15 million people watched a viral clip of a crying athlete, the actual story behind those tears sat 19 years in the past, in leagues the cameras never found. This map highlights the Cape Verde Islands, a tiny, isolated landmass in the Atlantic with barely 500,000 people. Cape Verde is the smallest nation by land area ever to qualify for a World Cup, forced to step onto the pitch against literal giants. That uphill battle mirrors his own career. A late bloomer, he didn't sign a professional contract until he was 25 years old. From there, he spent 19 years grinding through completely obscure leagues, riding buses to matches across Angola, Moldova, Cyprus, and Slovakia. Every diving stop he made against Spain was built on 2 decades of relentless athletic survival, fighting an industry that constantly told him he was too old and from too small a place to matter. To find out who he is, we have to go back to the coastal city of Mindelo, Cape Verde, where he was born. His father served in the military, and his mother worked long hours to keep them afloat, so he was raised almost entirely by his grandparents. It was his grandparents who gave him the name printed on the back of his jersey, Vozinha. In Portuguese, it translates to Little Granny. His father originally requested to name him after the legendary Argentine striker, Valdano, but local authorities rejected the paperwork. That bureaucratic roadblock permanently cemented the teasing nickname, which brings us back to those tears in Atlanta. The grandparents who raised him passed away years before he reached this stage, and his mother, the woman who worked tirelessly for his future, couldn't secure a visa in time to attend the match. He had finally touched the absolute pinnacle of global sports. But as he sobbed on the grass, the crushing realization hit him. The exact people who sacrificed everything to build him were not there to witness it. But Vozinha's performance in the 2026 World Cup didn't stop with Spain. His squad followed up that opening shock with 2 incredible draws against Uruguay and Saudi Arabia. That meant throughout the entire group stage, Cape Verde remained completely undefeated in regulation time. By locking down those clean sheets, he cemented his place alongside icons like Peter Shilton and Dino Zoff as one of the oldest goalkeepers in World Cup history to shut out an opponent. Heading into the knockout rounds, this 40-year-old journeyman and a nation of 500,000 people had survived an ordeal that should have, by all metrics, eliminated them weeks earlier. Then came the round of 32 and the ultimate final challenge, defending world champions Argentina, led by Lionel Messi. Facing the most dangerous attack on Earth, Vozinha made a monumental final stand. He tallied 8 massive saves, holding the world champions to an impossible 1-1 deadlock for a full 90 minutes. But fairy tales have their limits. In extra time, Argentina's sheer depth and quality finally broke through, ending the match in a 3-2 victory. They had tried to name him Valdano. Instead, because of a rejected piece of paperwork, a grandmother's teasing nickname was etched permanently into World Cup history. Cape Verde lost the match, but the boy from Mindelo finished the tournament having saved 18 shots across 4 games. He proved that elite performance doesn't require a prestige pedigree, forcing the world to learn the name of his Little Granny.